you want to watch this lecture all of the way through, this video all of the way through, because I'm going to share with you where you can find the PDF document, the activity that goes along with this video. And that way you can use it with yourself, you can use it with clients. This year we are focused on the Empowered You series. Last year it was the Empowered Success series. Now we're focused on the Empowered You series. What stops you from being empowered are the chains. The chains that have been given to you by society, by other people, and these limitations might not even exist anymore, but they exist in your mind and they exist in your clients' minds. And the people that have given you these chains, they might not even exist anymore, but the reality is those chains are there, and until those chains are cut loose, you are not going to experience the kind of freedom that you need to get out there and truly make a positive difference in the world. You will stop yourself all of the time. Now, this is where you can't change what you don't acknowledge. And as we continue on, I'm going to guide you so that you can acknowledge what your chains are. And these are the chains that we're going to break free from this year so that you truly are empowered. And empowerment is just simply, yes, taking back your power, but being the authority in your life. You get to choose your definition of success. You get to choose how you want to move forward, what you can do. And that sometimes is tough because of these chains that hold you down. Let's look at some of those chains. The biggest chains that I see when it comes to professional people, people who are coaches, consultants, people who are getting out there and actually sharing their gifts, talents, and skills with the world, the biggest chain is fear. That fear of rejection, that fear of criticism, that holds so many people back because your service, what you are providing the world, is personal. It's coming from you. So you feel when people reject your service, they're rejecting you. When people criticize your service and what you're providing, they are criticizing you. And that hurts. But it's just a chain. It's just a chain that holds you down. And as we continue this year, we are going to unravel and unchain you from those fears. The next chain are the feelings, the feeling of humiliation. You want to avoid being humiliated at all costs. You want to avoid feeling like a fraud at all costs. Now again, you can use this for yourself, but you can use this with clients as well, because it's these feelings of humiliation that stem from such a long time ago. Maybe when they were in school, they actually stood up and spoke out, and they were humiliated either by the teacher or their classmates. Those feelings, the memories of those feelings, are stuck inside every cell of their body. So whenever they go to connect, whenever they go to speak out, something stops them. No, don't want to be humiliated. And these are chains. Those people don't even exist anymore, but it's the memory that exists. So this year, we're going to share with you how to remove those feelings that no longer should be dictating how you move forward. Let's continue. The thoughts that chain you and hold you down are, who am I? The thoughts of, they're so much better than I am. Who am I to be doing this? And what right do I have? And these are thoughts that will hold you back. These are thoughts that will hold your clients back from being successful, because these thoughts are causing the actions or inactions, and how your clients are responding and reacting to any trigger event that is happening, because it's these thoughts that are always running in the back of their mind. Now, the identity, the big identity that really stops a lot of people is I'm not good enough. That identity of I'm just not good enough. And when your clients have that identity, then everything that they do gets projected out. And every situation, so whether they're creating a service or they're creating a product, they never see it as being good enough, because if they were, it would cause a lot of internal conflict, because that's not how they see themselves deep down inside. And as we continue on this year, we're going to be looking at ways to change that, because that is a big identity that needs to be changed. Let's continue on with a couple of more chains, and that core belief of not good enough, but not worthy of success. These are core beliefs that really stop people. They hold them down, because that's how they see themselves inside, and everything on the outside gets reflected. Again, very much connected with the identity. And then the short-term relief that they're always engaging in because of this internal conflict. Anytime you or your clients go to achieve their goals, it's like, oh, this is too much. So that short-term relief is always about numbing. And they can choose different numbers. Everyone has different ways of distracting themselves. And it could be with alcohol, with food, recreational drugs, cigarettes, gambling. And this is where they are not healthy distractions. These numbing stops people from connecting with how they really are feeling deep down inside. And if they stop themselves from feeling, then they don't understand what changes have to be made. Now, if you are watching this video and you are on taking my Udemy courses, then you can just go to the resources section, and the last section of the course, I will have personal and professional development, and that's where you'll be able to find the PDF document. If you're watching this video, you're not a part of my Udemy courses, you can go to louiseandmaurice.com, and you can go to, I think it says free resources, and that's where you'll be able to find the PDF document. This is the Empowered You series, and I will number all of them. Your commitment to making these changes, to breaking free from these chains, as you complete the activity, you are going to identify your chains. And throughout the year, we're going to help you to really unravel from them so that you can develop the solid foundation pieces to being empowered, to moving forward, to having what you want. And this is a continual work in process. Yeah, work in progress, work in process. And it's something that you've got to enjoy the journey and not be so hard on yourself. It's not about trying to be perfect, and it's not about trying to do this so that I've got that end goal. It's the process, it's the journey, it's enjoyable and fun. And yes, you will achieve along the way, but you'll do it in a way that supports you and guides you. Any questions, make sure you're reaching out in the comments section. I love to hear your feedback. Again, I am your instructor, Louise and Maurice. Let's continue.